Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome on the Saturday night as I pop open a beer for the second half of this game, this back-to-back here. Who's going to win this one? As welcome to Goulds Lines Arena as for this second half of the back-to-back as on the Saturday night as obviously the home opener here for the Goulds Pacers. It is Connor Whitty versus Seward Lawrence. Start this one as who's going to win this one as we are underway as now Hutchings now finds it there. Here comes Logan Brady. A penalty coming up already to the Canadian Tires as oh my, so the Pacers will get an early power play. Now Conroy trying to get through and so Colby Ryan gets this penalty for slashing, and it seems like almost right off the opening face-off, he slashes Devin Kettlewell. As so now the first power play, which has been red hot here, the first game they went 2 for 2. Can they keep perfect here to get the first goal of the game? And so 1906, as now that one's won there, and now shot there, good save there. And now gets it back. Another shot is now another save as they throw a few shots here. As now, as obviously, I think that hit the side of the net. Actually, I don't think that actually got to Seward Lawrence. So he's stuck with one save. As now Lee's has got it, and he'll get that puck down. Not all the way down though. As now Sullivan now battling on the benches. As now they get it though. As now Nicholas Lee will get that down this time. As now all the way down to the Pacer zone. As now plays it there. Here comes Devin Kettlewell. Kettlewell now over the line. He's in. Feeds it over. Comroy shooting is stopped by Lawrence. As now got it down the ice. As now Hutchings now plays it up. But now he can't feed that pass up. And now but turned over. Back comes Reddy now. He gets knocked off the puck. As oh my, pretty weird power play to start this game. As now feeds that down. But now can't get it out somehow. But they do this time. As now Lee will get that down. As now Hutchings now battling in the corner. As now Reddy now's got it up. Here come the Pacers now. As under a minute to go in this power play. Poked off the stick. As great penalty killing here by the Canadian Tires to start this one. Now Reddy finding Kettlewell now. Stopped there by Lawrence. As now Lee now kicks that along. Is now right out of reach there. Cycles that down. Kettlewell trying to get that puck, and he does. Got it there. Sullivan back. Penalty over. Kettlewell now can't get that shot away. And the Canadian Tires with a successful penalty kill. And that one's offside. And so the Canadian Tires kill off their first penalty of the year. And so guys, after this game, I'm going to sim, as obviously I'm going to play the home opener, do the home opener here of the Buckmaster Blasters as they're going to face the Kansas City Geezers there. So I'll do that game but obviously after that one, I'm going to sim the rest of the season. That one stopped there. I'm going to sim the rest of the season, so I'm going to take a little short break. But when I come back after, obviously the regular season's over, and I'll show you all the matchups, the playoffs will begin. So guys, keeping short of that, I'm going to try and set it up between, obviously, when the actual NHL playoffs start, as obviously within a month here, probably around there, as obviously, so we'll see what the matchups are, as obviously they're going to play and grind out this whole season, as with 32 custom teams. Now Lee with a shot. That one stopped by Connor Whitty, and he covers up there as obviously the Pacers. As can they split this back-to-back here to start this season? They don't want to go down 0-2 here as to start the year. As now one-timer there as that one's blocked. As Harris trying to look for his first, as now stopped there. As on Jackson Hickey, who had a great debut here as the rookie here, as hunting down that rookie of the year this year, as what's going to happen obviously. It's now face off. That one's won by Colby Ryan. Now Harris walking in. That one's blocked. And now got it there as now, but he gets knocked down. And trying to get it back. And now Lee now's got it. He shoots as that one stopped. And now they get it back. Back comes Comroy now with the Ben Conroy over the line. He shoots just wide. Oh my, now back comes Hickey now with it. Jackson Hickey feeds it there to Lee. Back comes Colby Ryan. Big save. And Colby Ryan there. Ryan can't believe it. And that's at a play. Oh my, big save that was. We take another look at that save. Blocker, that's at a play. And so we get a face off here. As with obviously we got a face off here in the Goulds Pacers zone with 11:08 to go in the first period. As now face off, that one's won by the Pacers. As now Phillips there with a shot off the, oh my, it's good save there. So that was kind of a surprise shot there on Connor Whitty. And the Canadian Tires here have caught up in the shots pretty quickly. And so the Canadian Tires here, 5-on-5, have probably been the better team so far. As obviously taking the momentum here. Turnover again. Phillips around the net now, trying to feed it to Hickey, but he loses it. Back comes Ben Conroy. Here comes Conroy over the line. But he gets hit off the puck by Lee. But now Ryan now trying to get it back, as now flies it up to Hickey. Here comes the rookie, but now he's getting pressured there by Conroy, and he steals. And now back comes Kettlewell with it. Devin Kettlewell over the line. Here comes Kettlewell, finds it over. Oh my, that's a good save, rebound. Oh my, two big saves by Seaward Lawrence. As now they fawn it up. Here comes Colby Ryan over center, finding Phillips there. Back to Lee now, trying to feed it in front. Just can't do it. As now back comes Conroy with it, finding Kettlewell. Devin Kettlewell over the line with Conroy. Back to Kettlewell, scores! Devin Kettlewell first as the Goulds Pacer. And the Pacers strike first in this second half of the back-to-back. Oh my, you see the Pacers has wrapped that puck up. You're first as the Goulds Pacer, as Devin Kettlewell, as with a obviously with a beautiful snipe there. Look at that feet, a little give and go as Devin Kettlewell picks his corner beautifully over the glove. And so it is a 1-0 game here as on the Goulds Pacers. By the Goulds Pacers. So face off here is obviously center ice. So the Pacers lead 1-0 here. As can they add to this lead? As now down to the corner, their first lead of the season. Now right in front, what a big save there by Lawrence. Almost Kettlewell's second there. Oh my, is Kettlewell sniffing around the net early. Almost got his second there, as within probably 10 seconds almost. Oh boy, the Pacers almost made it 2-0. Now face-off one there as now Harris feeds it up to Hickey. Here comes Jackson Hickey now over the line. Fighting the slot. Big save, rebound. Two big saves there by Whitty as the Canadian Tires come close to tying this one up. Hickey now steals, plays it to Phillips. Here comes Adam Phillips over the line. Finding Ryan, he shoots as that one's blockered away. And now picks that along back to the point, and now big shot there as that one's, I believe that got to the net, as now finds it back comes Conroy now, but he loses that one, and now battling there in the corner, and now Hickey now plays it to Lee, and now here come the Canadian Tires. Colby Ryan over the line, finding Harris down, trying to get a shot away, but he can't, as trying to find his first as a member of the Canadian Tires. And now right in front, what a glove save there by Seaward Lawrence, as the Pacers trying to make it a 2-0 game. Face off here, and that one's won there by the Canadian Tires. Now Zach Harris has got it. Now he gets knocked off the puck, but now Hickey now trying to get it. Battling on the benches. And now Ryan's got it, finding Phillips through center. Here comes Adam Phillips, finding in the slot there, but he can't get that one there. Back comes Logan Reddy. Reddy now with it over, and now Conroy trying to feed it over, but he can't. Kettlewell now! Oh my! As that one might have got blocked there, I'm not sure. And now got it back to the point there, trying to feed it in the slot. Can't do it. And that back comes Harris now with it. Zach Harris over the line, finding him there. As that one's blocked away into the corner. Can they get a late goal? Colby Ryan! What a save by Connor Whitty! And keeps this a 1-0 Pacers lead. What a save on Colby Ryan there, as they have officially taken them over in shots here. 5.3 seconds. As now that one's won by the Pacers. As now trying to steal there. Phillips, one last shot. What's going to happen in the second period here is the Canadian Tars trying to tie this one up. Nicholas Lee off the opening face-off, and the second period's underway. Nicholas Lee in front, just trying to find Ryan early. Back to the point now. Phillips down with a shot. Good save by Whitty. Down low now, Ryan trying to get it back. And now Harris down with a drive, as that one's blocked. And now back come the Pacers down with it. Here comes Hutchings over the line. Finding Reddy! What a big save there! That was a tough save there by Seward Lawrence, as Logan Reddy almost beat him. Back comes Ryan the other way. Shot there is blocked. And now here come the Pacers down with it. Devin Kettlewell with the only goal. And this one! Trying to get another one. Great glove save by Lawrence. As Lawrence with a great save on Kettlewell there, and Reddy almost made it 2-0 there. As trying to go blocker side was Logan Reddy. Was seeing that there. Look at that, another look at that one. As Lawrence keeping this a 1-0 game. As so 17:08 to go in the second. Face off here as now that one's won there by Colby Ryan. Good face-off win. He's played pretty good in the face-off dot. And now back comes Canadian Tars now. And now Hickey now in shooting as that one stopped there. As now Ryan around the net. Now trying to feeds Phillips there. Now the shot there. Rebound in front. Just can't get that one there. And that's covered up there by Connor Whitty. As the Canadian Tars trying to press here. Trying to tie this one up here as they are out shooting the Pacers 13-11. As a right on net in front and score. Wait, no, it's waved off as that one right on net. As Adam Phillips, he kind of did push Connor Whitty there. As it looks like it's going to be enough for goaltender interference. As so no goal on the ice here, so we play on at 1-0 as now face off, that one's won there as Jackson Hickey now got at center, he plays it over, and then here comes Colby Ryan, feeds it there, but Phillips now he loses it, as now oh my, gets hit there, and the puck just comes out. As now Lee now has got it now. Here comes Nicholas Lee. Over line. In the slot. Rebound. Big save by Connor Whitty. As Colby Ryan almost buried it. And now back comes Devin Kettlewell now with it. Devin Kettlewell in the slot now. That one was blocked. And now back comes Adam Phillips. Adam Phillips over the line. He had a great first game as that one stopped there by Connor Whitty as Canadian Tars looking for that equalizer here. As can they find it? Obviously, looking for that. Obviously, trying to go 2-0 here to start the season. As so, this might be one of the last games before I simulate the rest of the season, and we can get to playoff time. As obviously, so I'm going to try and start the playoffs around the same time as when the NHL playoffs start. So. Keep in tune to that, guys. So, and now here comes Ben Conroy. Conroy now across. Jake Sullivan with the shot that missed the net. And now trying to feed it in front. Now he gets knocked down. Back comes Harris with Phillips. And Adam Phillips now with 11:40 to go. Trying to toe drag it. He shoots. That one's blocked. As now into the corner now battling. As now that one's kicked along. Stayed in by Zach Harris. As Harris now. As now that one was kicked out. And back to get it as Harris. And now back comes Colby Ryan finding Phillips there as get much going there. Now back come the Pacers. With speed comes Kettlewell, as obviously he's had a great game so far. And now battling there behind the net. Now Harris, now what a defensive play is Zach Harris. He's been a great acquisition so far. As now Phillips now with a shot. That one was stopped. And now gets it back again. What a defensive play there by the captain. And now here comes Kettlewell the other way. He shoots, whoa, that hit the post as Kettlewell came close to another one. As, oh my, the Pacers hit the post there. Back come the Canadian Tars now, can't get that one. And now he gets knocked down, and the Canadian Tars have it at center. And now Colby Ryan now feeds it over to Hickey. Jackson Hickey now, he can't get through. And now back comes Logan Reddy with the puck. That gets picked off. Back comes Colby Ryan, feeds it back. And now Jackson Hickey finding Ryan, and now here comes Phillips. Adam Phillips now can't get through. And now that's spanked off the boards to Comroy, feeds it over. Here comes Reddy to Kettlewell. He feeds it back to Reddy. Logan Reddy now, he's getting pressured there by Nicholas Lee, and they're in a battle. As Lee now with a great defensive play, and they play it there. Here comes Adam Phillips now with it, as with 5:20 to go, still looking for their first goal. That one was shot there, stopped. As, oh my, Connor Whitty playing pretty good here, obviously back between the pipes here. Shot! That one's a great save there by Seward Lawrence, and now gets it back to the point now. And now Sullivan now, he's getting pressured by Phillips, and he steals. Obviously, as that's dumped in there to the Goulds Pacers zone. Connor Whitty, obviously, he was the goalie when they won the Potter Cup. Turnover, and now back. Zach Harris back to Phillips, and now feeds it down. Phillips now shooting. That one was blocked. Back comes Kettlewell with it. Devin Kettlewell finding Comroy now, and now into the zone. Back in the slot. A back door. What a save by Lawrence there on Devin Kettlewell, who's been all over the puck this entire game. And so with 2:35 to go, as the Pacers here are really playing with fire, as they are playing pretty well here, as obviously both teams, as the Goulds Pacers still hold on to that 1-0 lead here on this Saturday night, as now Hickey now at the faceoff brings it up. Here comes Jackson Hickey over the line. He's got a backdoor. What a save there on Colby Ryan, as Ryan there trying to tie this one up, as now Hickey now's got it back in the neutral zone, plays to Lee, but now he gets turned over there. Kettlewell steals, and now in the slot. What a big save by Lawrence. We're in the final minute of the second period. Kicked along there to Hickey. Jackson Hickey stolen again. Kettlewell gets him. Shot, scores! Jake Sullivan. That started from the forecheck by Devin Kettlewell, and the Pacers have a 2-0 lead. As once again, Kettlewell over the puck. He steals it, and he gets it back to the point. Jake Sullivan with a lot of bodies in front, as makes it 2-0 late in the second period. And the Pacers have been all over the puck here, as obviously playing a lot better from last night, obviously. As obviously, still the Canadian Tars have yet to find a goal here, as through two periods, as 2-0, as in this home opener for the Goulds Pacers, trying to split the season, trying to split this mini series here to start the season. As now 2 seconds to go, and that's gonna do it, as 2-0. As can the Pacers hold on and take the 2 points as to split this little season series, or will the Canadian Tars try to make a comeback here as the third period is underway? And now Colby Ryan now has got it over. Here comes Jackson Hickey coming off his first ever goal, as shot there by Lee early, stopped by Connor Whitty. As obviously he's got to be sharp here. The Canadian Tars trying to find 2 goals here to try and tie this one up here. This Canadian Tars caught in an interesting spot here this season, as obviously they lost Caitlin Ford because Caitlin Ford refused as to sign a contract. He didn't like the way the team was there. Oh my, that hit the post. As oh my, Nicholas Lee coming close there. As obviously, well, Caitlin Ford, I mean, he didn't really refuse to sign, but
Canadian Tires and Kalen Ford were at a disagreement with their contracts, as obviously, and now cross Ryan Hickey now, that one was blocked, as obviously never came to an agreement, as that one's stolen again, and that gets it back to the point. Harris trying to look, as can't get that one. So yeah, Kalen Ford was at a disagreement with their contract situation, and there was just a whole kerfuffle, obviously, and couldn't come to agreement, so the Canadian Tires agreed to trade him to the Brooklyn PlayStations for a bunch of players. And now Phillips now shot, rebound was there, but can't get it. Obviously, they got Zach Harris back in a deal for Andrew Whalen, who was going to the Goulds, as obviously then they flipped, as obviously Andrew Whalen, like I said, he signed with the PlayStations. It was kind of a bunch going on, but he signed with the PlayStations. And then he immediately gets traded for Zach Harris, as obviously, so to the Goons, as that one stopped there, and then Zach Harris then gets flipped for Kalen Ford and a bunch of prospect. And now, oh, look out! Scores! As Connor Whitty took a tumble, he fell, and Jackson Hickey takes advantage, and the Canadian Tires are on the board. I was here talking away, and then Connor Whitty, he lost an edge, and then Jackson Hickey takes advantage, and a massive break here for the Canadian Tires. They're on the board after playing so well. Connor Whitty makes a mistake, as obviously it was an unfortunate mistake, but it happened anyway, and the Canadian Tires have life. And so with 13 minutes to go, as is a one-goal game, breakaway, Ben Conroy stopped by Lawrence. Oh my, as the Goulds Pacers almost immediately answered. And now back comes Colby Ryan trying to take a shot there, can't get it. And now he knocks him down. And now in the slot there, back to the point, Harris shot, stopped by Whitty. As the Canadian Tires have some life here now. Oh my, I was saying that Harris was traded as for Kalen Ford. Look at that big hit, as obviously they wanted him, and they got him for a bunch of so for a first round pick, as obviously Kalen Ford has now shot there, good save, and that's out of play. Obviously they got Zach Harris and a second rounder back, and another prospect in Hunter Coos, who might be up next year, as for Kalen Ford, who was an RFA, and he signed with the Brooklyn PlayStations, and now they got a super team. Now Kettlewell, now obviously they have a good team this year. I mean, they could be cup contenders. And now back, and now Colby Ryan trying to look for it, and now he gets knocked off the puck. Back comes Kettlewell. Devin Kettlewell now into the corner now, as they battle there, as now Lee now with a great defensive play plays it back, and now Zach Harris now with it. Zach Harris over the line, he shoots, that one's blocked away. Ryan to the puck first, and now shot there, and now backdoor, they score! Jackson Hickey, the rookie, with a fantastic start to the season, and the Canadian Tires have tied the game. Oh my, another kind of mishap from Connor Whitty, and another pretty much gimme him the same spot and everything for Jackson Hickey, and the Canadian Tires have tied the game here. Oh my, we have ourselves a game here on this Saturday night, guys. Oh my, 8:53 to go. And so the Canadian Tires tie the game, and we are deadlocked at 2 apiece here in this one, as now Jackson Hickey now has got the puck. He dumps that puck in, as now back to get it is Kettlewell. He plays it to Sullivan, and now Devin Kettlewell plays it up. Here comes Conroy with it, and now Ben Conroy in with a shot. That one's blocked by Harris, and now Lee now he gets cut off, and now battling in the corner as the puck comes free, and Hickey gets it. What a start to his rookie career here. 3 goals in his 2 games. Now a rebound. Oh my, as Ryan almost got the rebound. Back comes Conroy with it. Bang, Conroy shoots. Stopped by Seward Lawrence. As we see the upcoming schedule, the Pacers faced the Battle Cattle and Boot Bayman as obviously the Battle Cattle obviously trying to get their footing here in the PPHL, as obviously still don't got the greatest team. And now Sullivan shooting. No rebound was there, but oh my, he gets it back to the point though. Kettlewell keeps it alive. One timer. Oh, that missed the net. Jake Sullivan almost took the lead. They get it back again. Now gets it there. Riley Hutchings scores! From the point, Riley Hutchings regained the lead for the Goulds Pacers. Oh my, they were buzzing there, and Riley Hutchings from distance beat Seward Lawrence, and he couldn't even see it. His own teammate was screening him there, and he couldn't see a thing, and Riley Hutchings with his second of the season. As second goal in 2 games. He's had a pretty good start here as for the Goulds Pacers. And so a 3-2 Goulds Pacers lead. Can they hold on? As now Devin Kettlewell now right out in front there is Kettlewell. And now Ryan, oh my, Reddy gets knocked down there by Zach Harris. Back comes Kettlewell now. Sullivan scores! 2 back-to-back quick goals for the Goulds Pacers. And they have a 2-goal lead with 4 minutes to go. Oh my, back-to-back bang-bang goals for the Goulds Pacers here in the slot. And makes no mistake, and the defensemen for the Goulds Pacers have the last 2 goals. As they have a 2-goal lead, and they're going to pull as Seward Lawrence right off the face-off. So can the Canadian Tires get one back? Nicholas Lee walking in, he scores! And they get one right back. And the Canadian Tires are not going away. And that is Nicholas Lee's first ever goal with the Canadian Tires as they wrap up that puck for him. So yeah, that's not his first ever goal, but his first goal as a member of the Canadian Tires. As look at that, walking in, and he picks his spot and puts a blocker shot on Connor Whitty as the goaltender just went onto the bench. The Canadian Tires, they're only within 1 now. What a third period this has been, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my. As obviously with 3:24 still left to play, as this is still a game. As can the Canadian Tires get back in this one after surrendering 2 goals late? Now Phillips now with the shot. That one's blocked by Sullivan. And now back come the Pacers with it. Ready now with it. And now he gets knocked down. Plays it back. Down low to Kettlewell. Trying to feed it in front there. Can't do it. And now back comes Harris. There goes Seward Lawrence again. Harris with a shot blockered away. And now he gets knocked down. Phillips now has got it into the corner. And now back to the point. And now Ryan now trying to get it down low as they got 6 attackers on now. As now Ben Conroy now has the puck. Trying to get the puck out, but the Canadian Tires get it back again. Back to Lee. Down low now Olsen behind the net there. As now Hickey now got the puck, and now he plays it back to Harris. Down low trying to find a play. Lee down with the shot. Can't get it. 42 seconds to play. And now Harris trying to get to the puck first. Does. One-timer. Stopped by Connor Whitty with 37 seconds left. Trying to hold on as the Goulds Pacers and Connor Whitty for another 36 seconds as the fans standing. One there, big face-off win, and Jake Sullivan gets it up. Ben Conroy as just offside was Logan Reddy, and that could have done it here for the game, but the Canadian Tires get a lifeline with 30 seconds remain. They need to win the face-off as back in net is Seward Lawrence, and they can't win the face-off. And now Ben Conroy's got it but they turn it over. One final chance maybe. Nicholas Lee up in the zone. Shot there. Rebound. They score! Colby Ryan ties the game late in the third. 2 goals with the goalie pulled, and it's a 4-4 game. What a game on this Saturday night. As 19 seconds remaining. As can they get as here come the Canadian Tars again. They can't get Ryan now trying to feed it back door. As can they get a late winner. Back to the point. Harris shooting. Oh, big save there. Into the corner, and this game is headed to overtime. Who gets the extra point tonight? 5-minute overtime, 3-on-3. As is underway, and Jake Sullivan trying to feed it, get off the draw, but Ryan steals. Here come the Canadian Tars now with the chance. Now Adam Phillips now trying to feed it down low. Can't get it, but now get the possession again. Now shooting. Just missed the net. Now Harris now. Got it there. Down low is Phillips. Now feeds it back. Harris trying to feed it back, but now stolen. Here come the Pacers. Maybe a chance for the win. Devin Kettlewell across. Stopped there by Lawrence. As now gets it back again. Back to Kettlewell. Feeds it back. Poked away. But Kettlewell back to get it. As now back comes Conroy now. Cross there trying to get it back, but can't get it. Now Harris with a great defensive play. Maybe an odd-man rush. Colby Ryan as oh my. Gets it there. Phillips stop a rebound. Big saves there by Whitty. Now on the counter comes the Pacers. 2-on-1 possibility. Trying to feed it over. Great as that goes off Harris' skate right to Lawrence, and he covers up with 1:07 to go here in this overtime frame. As can we see a shootout here? As now face off. Now that one's won by Kettlewell, and they get control. Kettlewell now as he gets knocked off the puck, trying to get it back there is Sullivan, and he does. Great play is now oh my. Lawrence had to be smart with it. Maybe a 2-on-1. Ryan with Phillips trying to feed it over. Great defensive play. Now back come the Pacers. 3-on-1. Jake Sullivan. Great defensive play by Harris. And now back the other way. Here come the Canadian Tars. Colby Ryan in. Stop by Connor Whitty. Oh my. Ryan had the game on his stick for the 2 points. And a big Connor Whitty save. As trying to complete the comeback. And so as 29.4 seconds remain. Can they get a late one here? As that one's won there by Sullivan. As now 2-on-1. Conroy with Kettlewell. Devin Kettlewell. Stop there. Rebound 2. Big saves. Seymour Lawrence robbing Devin Kettlewell in the 2-on-1 twice. Oh my. As what an overtime this has been. And so 19.7 seconds. As can they get a face-off win here? And they can't. As great face-off win by Ryan. Adam Phillips has got it. Trying to beat him wide with speed. Phillips is in. And stop rebound. Big save by Whitty. 9 seconds remaining. Gets it back to Harris. Trying to look for his first goal. Gets it as 3 seconds remaining. And this game is headed to a shootout. As the shootout ready to get underway, as the Canadian Tars will shoot first, it is Colby Ryan. As can they get the lead in the shootout? Ryan up the middle, stopped by Whitty, and he as with a strong start to the shootout. Now it's Devin Kettlewell as he's got a chance to go up in the front and stopped by Lawrence, and they can't score here. And now it's the new guy, Zach Harris. What can he do? And now he goes in, stops, and now goes to the backhand. Oh, what a save! Connor Whitty robbing Zach Harris. As we take another look, oh my, look at that. He gets the leg out. Now is Jake Sullivan. Can he get the lead here? Goes in, backhand. Stopped by Lawrence, and the goaltenders are perfect so far. Nicholas Lee now gets his first shootout opportunity for the Canadian Tars. Goes in wide, trying to go forehand. Stopped by Whitty. And now it's a chance for Bang Conroy to win the game for the Goulds Pacers. Goes up the middle, backhand, scores! Bang Conroy, shootout winner, and the Goulds Pacers take the 2 points. What a game! as the Canadian Tires battle back to get a point out of it. But the Goulds Pacers take the 2 points tonight, and they get their first win of the season. Ben Conroy in the shootout as he goes forehand, backhand, and just gets it around Seaward Lawrence. Oh my, as the comeback just falls short. But the Goulds Pacers with a good win here as he shovels that one in. And so, guys, I will see you all when I see you all again, as it might be the playoffs, maybe another game. But I'll see you guys there.